Try to get a photo if you can. We haven't gotten a photo in a while. We're all chickens now. Especially the one in the van. Hello everyone, and welcome to my video on how to use the crucifix. I decided to make this video after I saw several YouTubers and streamers using the crucifix in ways that I would not recommend. If you are waving the crucifix around in hopes that you're going to scare away a ghost, chances are you are going to end up dead. This may work in the movies, but trust me, it does not work in Phasmophobia. The game currently allows for you to bring only 2 crucifixes, and so you should bring 2 crucifixes on every hunt. They're kind of like your get out of jail free cards. The smaller the room that the ghost is haunting, the easier it is for you to use this crucifix. You want to place your crucifixes inside of the room on either side. You want to cover as much of the area of the room as you can with each crucifix. They do have an area of effect around them, so you want to make sure as much of the floor space as possible is covered with the crucifix. An unconfirmed source told me that the crucifix actually has a 3-meter radius around it, in which it will prevent a ghost that is inside of that radius from hunting if the crucifix is placed. It is important to remember that the crucifix only works if the ghost is inside of the radius of the crucifix before it begins its hunt sequence. Each crucifix can mitigate exactly 2 hunts. After the crucifix has mitigated 2 hunts, it will disappear. If you are attempting to finish your objective where you need to prevent a hunt with a crucifix, the easiest way to do this is to find the room that the ghost is haunting, hopefully a smaller room, and then place crucifixes down, spread apart inside of the room. Then have your team members hide inside of that room until their sanity reaches 0. When it reaches 0, the ghost should attempt to hunt. At that time, the crucifixes will be used. When they disappear, it is time to leave. While testing the crucifix, we discovered several things that were very interesting. First, if you have a player who is on VR, they can wear the crucifix on their belt and it will work the same as if the crucifix were placed on the ground. However, you do have to watch it because once it is used up, it will disappear. We also tested whether or not holding the crucifix in your hand worked the same as having it placed on the ground. And it sort of does, but it also sort of doesn't. It does do exactly the same thing. However, the ghost did go into the hunt mode. It did the flashing lights, the heartbeats, it appeared, it even moved and locked the door. However, it didn't hunt anybody that was inside of the radius of the crucifix. So this does work if you need to move your crucifixes around, or if you're not sure where the ghost is at and it is moving and you don't want to place your crucifixes yet. But I don't know that it's 100% foolproof, so I would still be careful. And finally, the most weird thing that happened while testing the crucifix was that occasionally the ghost seemed to lose complete sight of the player with the crucifix in their inventory. It would not enter a hunt sequence until another player entered the house. Overall, the crucifix is probably one of the best items you can have with you on any of your hunts. If you're sure where your ghost is at and you have crucifixes on hand, you can for certain mitigate any hunting sequences, at least until those crucifixes are used up. I hope this helps you with the crucifix. If you have any comments or questions or any input on the crucifix, feel free to leave me comments below. Happy hunting!